Hi there. I'm Diana Montford, the world's first transgender television journalist. Born male, became female. My guests are two beautiful, brilliant transgender ladies, Ms. Kim Watson and Ms. Jasmine Padin, and I'm going to let them tell you what they do, and here they are.
Hi, my name is Kim Watson. I am the founder of Community Kinship Life, CK Life in Ackerman, and our mission and vision is to help individuals before, after, and during their transition, especially dealing with social economics and dealing with their life and live life on life terms, and also
With their what?
Live life on life terms.
Live life on life terms.
Yes.
As opposed to being self-destructive. And
Yes. So as we monitor individuals, we help them to monitor themselves and live life on life terms in dealing with the spiritual aspects, because a lot of our individuals who are transgendered are very much introverts. So we try to bring them out their shell.
Are they introverted because they're introverted, or are they introverted because they're transgender?
They're introverted because they're transgender and they were forced to be introverted.
Mm-hmm.
From,
because they were
families.
made fun of at school and other.
Yes, and from their families,
things.
yes.
And Jasmine, what do you do?
I'm the representative for CK Life. I'm part of their publicity team. Mm-hmm. I go out there to different functions and stuff like that and just put the word out there of CK Life. There's a lot of people who aren't aware of it. Mm-hmm. So I pretty much deal with that. And right now we're currently trying to put together a team of the girls within CK Life to go out and about and start meeting with, sex workers within the communities.
Yes.
And just teach them, show them the proper stuff that they should do to keep themselves safe. And
yeah, but guys say, well, I'll give you $200 if you don't use a condom or something.
Yeah, you have those individuals who will go for that. They got to make their coins.
Right. But they'll die if they.
Yeah. So if we get them and we, show them proper ways to do things.
Like use condoms.
Use condoms and just avoid themselves from being put in those situations. Mm-hmm. They need to know their values.
Absolutely. And they also have to know that the police are here to serve us. We're not here to serve the police. And that the police cannot say, okay, bitch, give me a blowjob, and then you're under arrest, lady.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. So that's where it all comes in. And as soon as if they don't have a medical facility to go to, CK Life has the only trans-Pacific medical facility here in New York City. And that's the place that they can come to, and it's very, everything is confidential. So they can come in for the medicals, and they leave, get to know even if they're at risk, because being out on survival sets, a lot of trans individuals are very much at risk. So basically we do HIV testing, STD testing, and STI testing. And what is really rare among the trans-masculine individuals is HPV, because that's one of the things. And we just started a TMI program, which is Trans-Masculine Initiative for Health.
Trans-masculine would be F to M's, wouldn't it?
Yes, exactly.
Female to male.
Female to male is trans-masculine. And since that they still have female genitalia, we have them come in very in a confidential manner, so they can get checked by the GYN and stuff like that.
For the HPV virus and other.
Yes, ma'am.
And also gynecological exams if they want or need those.
Yes.
Which could be very awkward if you present as a man and you go to, say, an ordinary clinic and say, I need, a gynecological exam. They'll say, sir, and then they find out that you were born female, and it's this big, look.
Yes, and that was one of the reasons why TMN Trans-Masculine Health Initiative was created, because we did not want to allow that anymore for them to be going into spaces where that they go and people look at them like a space object and thinking that they're going to probe them. Yeah. So basically, our clinic, we have individuals, like, we don't have to hold their hand, but we direct them, we give them support and education, in which we have a weekly Friday group that happens every Friday.
What time?
Our Friday groups happens at 5:30 until 7:30 till 8:30 in the evenings.
Well, 5:30 until 8:30?
Yes.
And where is it?
We are located at 1276 Fulton Avenue and 168, that's in the Bronx. Our zip code is 10456, and we are on the second floor with a conference room A and B. So that's where we will find CK Life Support Educational Group.
Can you give us your website so people can access it, so they'll know, how to contact you?
To contact me, you can contact me at We have just launched our new and improved website, www.cklife.org.
www.cklife.org.
Or you can call into our general number, which is 917-979-3255. That's 917-979-3-CK-Life.
And I strongly urge you, if you feel the need to call, because these ladies are great. They're famous throughout the transgender community for their good work. This is not a trick. They don't want anything from you. They really, truly are here to help you. How did you start CK Life?
Well, actually, I was part of a medical program with Women's Service in an organization, and I really I start dealing and servicing trans individuals of Latino individuals, trans women of Latino from the Latino community, and I really saw that they were being misgendered and they weren't treated and given quality service. So I went to my boss and
Excuse me, since I transitioned, the only time I was ever called sir was in Duane Reade Pharmacy when I went in to buy my pills like 15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, but the Duane Reade I go to now is very nice. They're very, very nice and very respectful.
Wow.
But 15 years ago, this asshole
To come
drug
here to
said,
now.
well, sir, sir. Like the first time in his life he ever called anybody sir.
Right, right. He has to emphasize on that.
And he's shouting. It's like, whoa. Everybody's looking around. Whoa, sir.
So those were some of my wow moments at working at this other organization, that the front desk is calling these individuals that look like females sir, and they're calling names, that kind of thing. Jose.
Mr. Padin.
Yes, that kind of thing.
Or worse, like they know your original name, and they'll scream out your boy name, and you want to die because everybody looks at
and
them.
you're not moving, and they're still
and
saying, he left. Where is he? So a lot of these things that I've been through, especially with also the therapist that was there, and the therapist used to actually wasn't discreet at all. He used to talk about all of their business, and most of the individuals that I was servicing was from my network then afterwards who knows me, and it was really personal. So I was not out at that job.
Oh, so you hadn't transitioned yet?
I was transitioned, but I did not allow them.
They thought you were genetic.
Female,
a cisgender woman.
Yes, cisgender woman. Cisgender woman means born female.
Right.
So they thought I was born female, and I've been in a company that was, I've been in that company for like 10 years.
Well, you're beautiful.
But thank you so much. And it really got to me personally that when I overheard these things, then I out myself.
Yeah, good.
I went to HR and told them who I really was, that I was a woman of trans experience, and I have a caseload of over 350 individuals that come through my program, which I've started. I started the first transgender program in the Bronx and at this organization, and I was really distraught about the way how they were being treated. And I said, you know what? I went in one morning, I typed up my resignation letter. I walked back out. I told my boss I was going to take the day off. And with that, I hit send to him the night at home. So for a year, up to today, I have left that job since 2010. A lot of people 5 years after still thinks that I runs that program. And
even though you've been gone since
gone.
2010 and this is 2015. So
yes, and I've been gone, and I took my 401k and started CK Life.
That's beautiful.
I got my 501c3. The first time I've ever got a grant was this year for the TMI program, for the Transmasculine program, and that was just a mini grant to last up. It's ending the end of this year, which was a small grant.
If people want to make donations to this wonderful not-for-profit, how can they do that? Can you give your website one more time?
My website is www.cklife.org. That's www.cklife.org. You can send donations to that site.
Yes, and this is not the Calvin Klein organization. CK Life sounds like a new cologne.
CK Life is for community and kinship. And the thing is about CK Life, our vision and mission means bringing the community, and kinship means family. So we're bringing community and family back together, whether it's chosen or by your family.
Exactly. And often your chosen family is much closer to you than your biological family.
Yes, because I believe that people said blood is thicker than water, but I feel that my water is thicker than blood.
I agree.
Yes.
Please. Yes. So, Jasmine, well, you introduced Jasmine as your daughter when we met just now. Yes.
I went officially a couple of weeks now, and claim Jasmine because I know Jasmine for a while. This is the thing. I know Jasmine for the past 3 to 4 years. And normally I would say, no, I can't have no more kids because all the kids are growing up and stuff like that. And then I have a biological child of my own. You know, who I'm biological. She's 6 years old. Her name is Naya. And the thing is, when I met Jasmine, Jasmine did not know that I like her. She thought that I dislike her. And it's not that I dislike her, it's just that as a professional, I like to have boundaries.
Yeah, sure.
You know,
you have to.
Yeah, and then I had so many kids. I have so many kids, chosen kids running around. But recently, I realized me and Jasmine started to get close, and I broke bread with her. And if I break bread with you, you know that I'm liking you, just like you. I like you. Yeah, we broke bread, baby, Coca-Cola and stuff.
So I pounded it with a hammer. I didn't break it.
So the thing is, I officially claimed Jasmine as my daughter. And because I love Jasmine. I love her. She's so career driven. Yes. She's just Jasmine. She's very, and I don't use the word loyal, but the integrity about her, her mannerism and her attributes. I love her so much that we go through it.
And we love you. Your integrity shines.
Thank you so much. So that's officially my daughter. Yeah.
Y'all heard it here.
Yeah. So many of us trans women, they think non-trans people, even gay men often, and even gay women. You just said that you were very career-oriented. So am I. That's why you're watching this show.
That's right.
But they think we're flighty idiots who don't think about anything serious, who have no intelligence at all, who are just idiots. And we have to dispel that, you know. Yeah. I had a trans woman on named Tanya Walker.
Yes,
I love
that's a
Tanya.
friend of mine. Yes,
and mine too.
Yes.
And her grandfather has a street named after him in Staten Island.
Yes, he did.
And and people that boggles their mind that trans women can come from intelligent families, quote unquote good families, that we're not all just something they found under a rock, you know.
Yes. Yep.
And that's really amazing, you know.
My thing is, a lot of individuals I went back to school. I came from drug abuse, physical abuse, and I'm a domestic violence survivor. And this month is the month of awareness for domestic violence survivor. You know, I've been through a lot of stuff, and I know that the reason why I am so passionately involved with individuals who are trans women and men on trans experience is because I see myself mirrored in them. Yeah. So that's why I'm able to help them. And I don't all tell them my story. Well, now they know my story, but I don't tell them all my story. So that's the reason why I really help them, because I've been homeless. I've eaten from the garbage. I was drug addicted. You know, I was homeless. These kind of things. I did not just wake up and went back to school or went to school and earn a college degree or anything of that nature. Yeah. You know, I haven't done that. I was a prostitute. I did all that stuff for survival.
Well, it was a dominatrix.
Right.
As I told you.
So, you know, these things have happened to me. And now, to put a plug, I'm getting ready to publish my book. My book is called Modern Day Woman. And it's all about my living in Barbados, which is huge discrimination, oppression, and all of that in my younger years.
Is that because it's a very Christian world?
Very Christian. It's very religious. They don't believe in homosexuality, those kind of things. And I survived because I survived from coming out of my house, going to take a school bus, then to be in school. All that, my whole life is like discrimination, being beaten, sexual abuse, physical abuse, you know, all those kind of things. So within my book called The Modern Day Woman, that would let it was from the horse's mouth. They would allow individuals that don't know of me to get to know me.
And what's really sad is that so many cisgender women have exactly the same story. Physical abuse, emotional abuse, all sorts of economic disenfranchisement. Yeah. That seems to be the lot of everyone who isn't a rich white guy, you know?
Right.
I don't know what's going on here, you know? Like 5 rich white guys are happy. Everybody else is scrounging around. It's crazy. Yeah. But anyway, so if there are people out there who are watching who are transgender and they're not out, they want to be transgender, but they're afraid, or it would be inconvenient because their families would kick them out, or they would lose their jobs. What would you say to those people?
I'm here. I'm here, and there are other mentors that are here as chosen family that you can come about as long as you're doing whatever you're doing. But we will help mentor you and show you the way, or help build a pathway for you. This is my daughter, and I continue, although she's a grown woman and she's very courage-driven and all that, and she has her own intellect, I'm still here to help guide her, whether it's be makeup, talk to her about dating, those kind of things. We are here to actually, CK Life is here to help you go to the next level where social economics is concerned. You don't have to be afraid. We are here.
Now, what services do you help with regarding the transgender experience?
Would you want to talk about our service?
Okay, so I'm gonna talk about my personal experience when I came in. I want to say close to 4 years ago.
Yes.
I said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna take the process to begin my journey. So I reached out, and at the time, I called in. Somebody answers the phone, and they're like, hey, yeah, come on in. We gotcha. So I was like, all right. So I go in, and they do my blood works. They wanted to check my hormone levels. And I was like, well, what's the next step? And they were like, well, first you're going to have to you got to get pretty much clearance from a therapist who's going to sit down and say, yeah, you are mentally and able and ready to begin your journey. So I sat down, I met with one of the therapists that's part of CK Life. So from there, I got my journey. They said, yep, you're a go. Since then, I've been on hormone replacement therapy for about close to 3.5, 4 years now.
And you look fabulous.
Thank you.
So we do general medicine, and we do HIV and STDs. We do a lot around HRT. We do the support group. We even have a SOFA group. SOFA means significant other, family, friends, and allies. In which that if you're a person of trans experience, you still have the support of your family, friends, and allies.
A SOFA group is people sitting around talking about,
yes,
my husband turned into my wife, what do I do?
Yes, yes. And then the SOFA group is to help individuals know that they're not in this world alone. That there's still somebody out here that feels like you. You don't have to stay stuck up and say, oh my God, he really transitioned into a woman. What do I do? The other person might have somebody that transitions to a man or transitions to a woman. Right. So that's the place. We have the only, I keep saying only, yes, because I am a visionary. I'm a creative individual. I love to create spaces so individuals can be safe and to live their truth unapologetically. There's no reason for individuals to be living a lie and can't express themselves, can't express their feelings, and there's no way that you should not have a space for families to come together and understand what their child, their mother, their brother, their father is going through when it comes to transition.
I 1,000%
That's my passion.
agree. And you're very passionate about it.
Yes,
what do you think about Caitlyn Jenner? I have great admiration for her, and I think she's smoothing the way for all of us, because everyone is saying, my God, Bruce Jenner became Caitlyn. Oh my God. And I think that's great, because she is like the transgender messiah. She made it okay. Now people are saying, well, gee, if Bruce Jenner can become Caitlyn, it can't be that bad.
Well, when before Caitlyn, I used to call Bruce Auntie Bruce, and now Caitlyn, I call her Auntie Caitlyn. My thing is, yes, Caitlyn is white, privileged, and have all that money and stuff like that.
But that makes her credible.
Wait, and she's so credible that she could only speak for her journey and let individuals see the uniqueness of everyone's transition is not the same, and everyone's narrative as a transgender person is not the same. Basically, Caitlyn had to learn, had to be taught, had to be show the pathway how other trans individuals live, because she never knew that how a person of color or how other people in the trenches.
But that's my point.
Yes.
Because she's white, because she's rich, because she's privileged, because she's famous, and because she was famous for being a macho man, she has total credibility. If she were Latina, if she were black, if she were poor, if she were unfamous, nobody would give a shit. And they would say, Caitlyn who? Get out of my face, bitch.
Yeah, Caitlyn who, Caitlyn what, Caitlyn where, Caitlyn
sir,
why.
Excuse me,
right,
sir.
Right, and she do not get that, or because
no,
she's not going to get it.
Oh, Miss Jenner, how do you do?
I need bodyguards. Can I have a bodyguard, please?
No, but she'll send you her old dresses.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and one of my joking things, and I told my husband, and I always speak about, I would be Caitlin's, I wanted Caitlin, I could be her maid. I could be her house. Yeah,
That's so S&M. Get out of here.
I want to be a dominatrix. So.
Well, then you don't want to be her maid.
Oh well.
You want her to be your maid.
She can be anything to me because she has money, and I think that it will be some sort of royalty. And the thing is with Caitlin producers reach out to me on Twitter because
she watches this show.
Yes,
I know that.
God.
I mean, she's said she watches this show. And God bless you, Caitlin. We are not trashing you, Caitlin. We love you.
Oh no, your narrator's mine is mine. Caitlin producers reach out to me, but at some point in time, it was not enough time to really negotiate stuff. And they tweeted me and they called me on the phone and everything, and we had a good, really conversation. I would love to meet Caitlin in person and have a conversation with Caitlin. You know, as an older woman like Caitlin, I would just like to sit down and have a conversation with her. I love her. I love the way she's carrying herself, but at the same time, we are two different individuals who have transitioned.
Very different journeys, but
Yes.
then I think most cis women have very different journeys from
Definitely.
the Jenner and Kardashian women.
Definitely.
I mean, how many women do you know who have the money of Kim Kardashian or something?
Basically.
You know, so I mean, I personally think Caitlyn Jenner is the best ambassador we could have because everyone takes her seriously because she was so much the male ideal before she transitioned. If she had not been like the definitive macho winner, they wouldn't take her as seriously. So she is the best. And the fact that she is privileged and she can afford all that wonderful surgery and everything on her face and everything is great because when you wind up looking like Rita Hayworth on the cover of Vanity Fair, that is fabulous because that tells everyone else trans women are beautiful because if you embody the cisgender ideal, you're beautiful.
I would like Caitlin. Only one thing I need Caitlin to do for me and help the community with is to pass ENDA.
Yes,
The gender expression and discrimination act. I would like that to be passed to not only give me, I can work in the cisgender world, but I would like everyone else to be working in the cisgender world.
She can do a lot. What is that odd noise we're hearing? Oh, your phone is on. Okay. Jasmine left her phone on. Anyway, so we'll have to spank Jasmine later. Ha ha ha. No, I'm kidding.
That would be great.
Yes. But anyway, no. So we love Caitlin, and thank you, Caitlin, for being so open about your transition. You know, Caitlin could have just transitioned and not told anyone. And when the Inquirer said, you had a trach shave, you know, her Adam's apple reduced, she could have said, no, I didn't. I had my neck lifted.
She could have denied everything.
Yeah, and she didn't, and she came out, and she did so much for the entire transgender world throughout the world that I really, really admire Caitlyn Jenner, and I think she's great. And girl, turn off that phone because I'm going crazy here. Okay. Anyway,
I would love Caitlyn to come on over to CK Life in the Bronx. I would definitely love Caitlyn to come over so that we can actually have a conversation.
That would be fabulous, and I'd love to interview Caitlyn on my show. And I'll give you final cut, Caitlin, I promise. Anyway, we're all
She gets great Coca-Cola too.
Yes, yes, before we went on, we split a chicken salad sandwich and this big bottle of Coca-Cola that I bought. Okay, so now why don't you give your the address and the phone number and the website and all that so people who are questioning or need to transition can contact you, and so that all you nice rich people out there can send some nice money to CK Life. And this is not a Calvin Klein cologne. This is, what is CK Life?
Kim Watson, I'm the founder of Community Kinship Life. The website is www.cklife.org, or you can reach me at 917-979-3255. 917-979-3CK-LIFE. You can reach me at www.cklife.org. Any kind of donations, any kind of help, we are willing to do. We operated out my pocket, so we need your help. Thank you.
Yeah, they really do need your help. So if you can possibly contribute anything, it would mean so much. You know, I mean, so many transgender people have no money because they are prevented from working. Some of them cannot even do sex work because they do not embody the sex worker physical ideal that would, you know, get one.
Sometimes that's a big thing with sex workers also, that they can't, if they have more than one condom, they're getting arrested.
That has changed. That law has changed. It used to be that if you were carrying more than, I believe, 2 or 3 condoms, they would arrest trans women for being sex workers. That law, thanks to our new mayor, Mayor de Blasio, has changed. Thank you, Bill de Blasio, and thank you, his wonderful wife, Charlene McRae, who was once a lesbian, is a woman of color, gets it, knows what it's about, and refuses to let people who are not, you know, who are not white and rich and all that.
I would definitely like to meet Charlene.
I have known Bill de Blasio for years, and he is a prince.
Yeah.
And in 2003, he chaired a committee at City Hall to get transgender inclusion in the gay rights bill. He's an angel. He's always been wonderful with trans rights. Obviously, people of color.
Yes.
He's a great guy. Mayor Bill de Blasio, Mayor of New York, we love you. And, okay.
Actually, I'm on the board from the mayor's office, the HIV City Council board.
Yes.
I'm also a member. I'm a consumer committee board member.
Good.
And we talk about how we can try to eradicate HIV and AIDS in 2020.
Yes, that's wonderful. Anyway, my guests have been Ms. Kim Watson and Ms. Jasmine Padin. I'm Diana Montford. This has been the Diana Montford Show. Even if no one else loves you, I love you. You know I do. I'm here for you. Kim is here for you. Jasmine is here for you. You are not alone. We love you, and we're your family, and we love you a lot. And I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. Mwah. Love you a lot. See you next time. Bye.
Excuse me.